Catch a dub, y'all. Do they not know if I put my gun back out of straps? 5. My aim just went up for no reason. Dang, how is a lot level 5 and 5 only going positive by it? I only got 1 KD. What a stun. That was weak. Two of them, teammate. Teammate. Two of them. Two of them. Two of them. On the steps. That's annoying. And to be honest with y'all suck on my team, bro. How you only got 8? 8, bro. 8 is insane. And he quit. Bro, the level 505 quit, bro. That dude, bro. That level 505 literally went negative and quit, bro. It felt good too. Hey, who got an ammo depot or thing? I need one. Oh, come on, team, bro. I just watch people die, bro. I don't swear, probably. One other side bus coming right now. Middle plane, middle. I don't know how he's camping in the middle, but he's sitting in the middle the whole time. Two of them in there. Teammate. Never mind. Middle. If you go over the ledge, he's in middle. Teammate, push the ledge. Call it Claymore. Go look in the middle. One more. On me, bro. Like, I'm telling you, nobody's watching middle and they pushing middle the whole time. And like, I have never seen, bro. That's why I know people need objectives in this game mode. There's one going middle when I hear him. Bro, that's insane. I gotta leave my spot. Not you sitting in the corner and bro, what? Window, up top. One just went through window. You might have two come towards you. He's sitting corner bottom, either left or right. Then there's one with a shotgun. They're not. Head glitching right there. Head glitching right there. Thank you. One left side, and then the one window. Give me that. One is right side coming ledge. Good kill. Spawn. Bro, they spawn behind us, bro. That's crazy. And then you got one dude just sitting here waiting, bro. Dude going right. He's about to be using shotgun. Oh my gosh. Spawns two. Spawns flip. Window. I mean, yeah, I did lose. I did lose. Yeah, I did lose. I'm not complaining.
We come from the bottom, we ain't have shit. We was just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. They look how we move legit. I take them to school, I'm schooling shit. And this how it look when you come from the trench. And this how you look when you coming from shit. You ain't had nothing, but this how it is. See, this how it look when you do it for real. Just little trick, I ain't even have shit. Young nigga just jumped off the plane. 10-17 on a young nigga chain. I rode in the bitch and I put it on gang. In the dumb, me and walk hogging up both lanes. Smoking on gas, me and shot propane. I was hurt in the
Window. Hit your shots. And bro, these people, folks with stuns suck. Good window. What? Wish they would pick that window again. They're going left side. too easy. Come on, teammate. Come on, teammate. 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 Kill. Okay. He didn't even tell his teammate was coming. I we were low faster. He should be dead. He's laying down behind the truck by a wall. Bro, he should be dead. Rucka Rucka is shooting my body, bro. He is that mad. Rucka Rucka, you that mad, bro? You mad, bro?
You just say just got carried, bro. You just got carried.
Pretty sure I joined him at the top. What's wrong with my
Come from the bottom, we ain't had shit. We was just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. They look how we move legit. I take them to school, I'm schooling shit. And this how it look when you come from the trench. And this how you look when you coming from shit. You ain't had nothing, but this how it is. See, this how it look when you do it for real. Just little trick, I ain't even had shit. Young nigga just jumped off the plane. 10-17 on a young nigga chain. I was broke in the bitch and I put it on gang. In the dumb man, walk hogging up both lanes. Come from the bottom, we ain't had shit. We was just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. They look how we move legit. I take them to school, I'm
Yeah.
Okay. You throwing it back? Did she?
She started twerking on me, and we were just having a blast. Like, and also this whole time, look at my hair.
I see it. I see it. I like it. I like the back. No, don't mess with. Don't mess with. Don't mess with. Don't mess with. Just like that. Just like that.
My son,
hmm
keys, and like my ID and stuff. My vape. Well, I had my vape on me. The rest of my stuff was in the house.
Okay.
Um, and then I just continued. We were sitting around and started listening to music, talking.
Well,
Right before I went home, obviously someone had to take me back to my car because,
yes, you left your car somewhere.
yeah, and Chloe and Mike left me.
That's crazy. They could have came up. Sorry, you ready? We getting ready to leave.
They couldn't find me, but also we wasn't in a big place where it'd be hard to find me. I just don't think they looked very hard. Because we were literally just in the backyard. What do you mean you can't find me? I didn't go in the house but one time and it was late.
So you,
It's nothing against them. Like I don't care if they left me.
yeah,
It just I wish they would have told me they were leaving. So I could,
that's what I. That right there. Like, are you getting ready to leave? Oh, okay. Like, leave.
yeah. Which I guess I just knew I was having ran all home.
You was. This about to go twerked on you.
There's other
Okay.
someone needs to go check on it or something because it looked like there was cops that had went to it, and which first of all that's about it. Like we are all fucked up. We're not
Right, yeah.
right into the house.
No.
Like if there is cops there,
No.
and but
Y'all did. Y'all did. Y'all did.
I say that now because I'm sober. But when I was drunk, I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" Oh. But me and the person that owned the house, not owned the house, was friends with the person that owned the house.
Uh huh.
I'm like to check on it, and when they asked me to go, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, sure. Like I had nothing else to do. Like I just thought we were going to check, see what was going on, and then coming back. I didn't think anything else of it.
Okay.
We get down there, no cops. Just look at me. Where I swear, I think it was a setup. Like, I think the whole thing was a setup. I really do. Because this person was trying to, yeah, this person was trying to do stuff. They get out and walk around the truck and they open my door. And I was like, I just looked. And then they got real close to me and I was like,
What you doing, big dog?
instantly, like, I leaned back and I was like, don't. I'm too fucked up right now to be doing anything like that. I was like, no.
Mm-mm.
I was like, especially bringing me somewhere I don't even know. Like, no. I don't even know you that way. And they put their hands up and they're like, hey, my bad. Yeah, you're bad. What made you think that that was the intentions at all? Like the lizard at all. And then he was like, you just kind of look like you. And before he even finished it, I just, I feel
after the whole that situation where I did drink a lot, and then at one point I didn't remember what had happened. I just woke up and I was naked with not somebody,
Yeah.
boyfriend. The whole that, no. When I'm drunk, I'm just gonna straight up start doing that because
It's the fact that the whole plan was, oh, these police officers? What the fuck? Oh, hold up. You want to go? That was the plan to get you to think you messed up, drunk as crap. You might have been, but also to get up there and see if you wanted to do something, thinking you wasn't going.
yeah. So before he even got his sentence out, I punched him, and then he just looked at me and he was like, "What the fuck is that for?" And I was like, "That's for you thinking that had any intentions on doing that." I was like, "I never once said anything about it." I was like, "I have not talked to him maybe 3 times this whole night." I was like, "I don't care how much I've had to drink. I'm not."
No.
I was like, no. And he's like, okay. And then he just stared at me, and I was like, okay. I was like, and then in my head, I was like, I was just way too messed up. I was like, I was more pissed off at myself for getting like that because you always hear me say I don't get like that
Yeah.
because of that, like
Yeah.
because of that reason.
Yeah.
Not being aware of situations, which I was. It just
You was obviously feeling good, having a good time, and then expecting to actually be police down there, thinking like, oh, I'm trying to go see what's going on, just to be like, I know you'd be like, what?
behind that, I hate feeling like not comfortable enough for someone to do anything like that, but like just comfortable around people to where I don't have to worry, and then something like that happens. Like that gives me every reason on why I feel the way I feel is to not let my guard down ever.
At all.
Because clearly I thought I was comfortable to be around people, and then shit like that.
The one time you actually said Chloe and White was able to leave, it was just you, and like, you know what? I'm having a good time. I'm gonna stay. I got a ride to get back to my car. Just lock in. We're gonna have a good time. And then for that to happen, yeah, I see what you're talking. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and so then at that point in my head, I was like, I looked at him, I was like, you know what? I was like, don't even bother to back. I was like, I'm fucking walking. I was like, you don't have me too pissed off.
Thanks.
And he got in, he's got on the road, and he was like, this is your last chance. Like, you seriously think you can make it back? And he's like, no, I know you're drunk as fuck. And that gave me everything I need to know. And I was like, no, I'm good.
I'm walking. I'm God. I got this.
I'm very sober now. My phone's stupid. What I mean,
Do your thing. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Wait, what kind you got on? Is it pink? Which one is that one? Oh, I like that. It's a floral print. Ooh, I like that. I see the lower half. Wow, them mugs is nice.
big because I knew that if they was like too big, I could just blow them.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want them shrinking or anything. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, let me see. Let me see. Have a feeling like a black tonight. Ooh, I love them. With the purple on them. That's a nice little cute little fit right there.
Walking back, and I know that's for fun because after that I was
You sobered
My
up.
head was thinking nice and clear, that's for sure.
Especially you was outside and you was able to be like, you know what? I'm not drunk no more. That made me upset.
That's the hell I did. I did, but it was like, I don't know how I did it, like, literally black out. I don't know if it was just how I'd get really messed up in a good way, and then something would happen, like with that girl, and it like sobered me up a little bit, and then I'd drink again, feeling good, and something else would happen. I don't know what was going on, but I could just drink and drink and drink. And
So what made you end your night off early? Or you were just like, I'm ready to go?
actually, after I ended up getting back, because when I got back, they were all, probably questioning what the hell I went.
Yeah,
They
like-
probably thought
Yeah, just did something crazy and was like,
yeah. When I get back, they see me walking down the road, and more people had showed up, and it's people I did know, like people. You know how I told you about the people that I do have a lot of respect for because they are the people that I wouldn't have to worry about.
yes,
Like,
yes, yes,
something like
yes,
that.
yes.
And I don't see them in any other way besides
People that actually,
someone I can trust and they
Mhm.
know them, and like I actually feel like they do care. They don't only want one thing only.
yes, they will actually want to have a good time with you or not.
I feel like they don't want that. Like they see me as
A friend,
a good person, a good friend, and
somebody they can laugh with. Yeah, yeah. So they can have a good time when they go out together, not think about like flirting with them, not think about like, girl, we having a good time. Are you having fun? You know, let's go dance.
they ended up showing up there. So when I got back, I was like, I seen there was more cars parked there, and I was like, oh my fuck, like, because I was just at that point, I really was just ready to go fuck home.
Yeah.
I don't even know what time it was. I didn't know what time it was at all until I got home and seen what time it was. But I walk up to the porch and I was just sitting there. I hit my vape, and then I hear a voice that sounded familiar, and they said my name, and I turned my head, and it was them, and they said that that person that had just
Mm-hmm.
tried to do shit.
Yeah.
I came back and said that I was pissed off, and he didn't know what was gonna happen to me because I said that I wasn't driving with him, that I was walking.
Oh, so he lied about the whole thing.
I was like, yeah, and then they sat down. And I'm like having a good night. I was like, it's just people think that I'm dumb or that they're gonna take advantage of me and they're not. I was like, I don't care how many drinks I have. I know when something's off.
Mm-hmm.
Not just when something's off. I know.
They trying to do
I'm
something.
still gonna be aware to say fuck you.
Yes, and possibly punch you.
Yeah. So I did. But he also told someone that I punched shit out of him. And then I don't know, just when I got back, everybody was just kind of looking at me funny. I guess they thought I was just going nuts because of everything else that happened, which those girls were gone. There's a couple other people that were there before that was gone.
So everybody that was there that knew you left with them was like, okay, they're gonna do something. They're gonna look at the police or something. Gone, and you come back to new people. Like, damn, why everybody be keep leaving when I walk away?
Yeah. Wasn't drinking. Well, I think he had
A little bit.
before he had got there. Maybe was like, I don't know, I'm just telling you, and I had thought of it really well.
Yeah.
So, they're kind of getting home. And I was like, but Chloe and Wyatt left me. Like, well, they done left, but they left me. I was like, Chloe and Wyatt done left. I was like, they're who brought me here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, well, he's like, there ain't nobody here that I'm expecting to pay for, so do you want me to take you back to your car? And I was like, yeah, if you don't care. And then he's like, well, are you even like good enough to drive? And I was like, I will be. I was only good enough. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then but
Go.
and then I ended up falling asleep. Before driving.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me mad.
You get in the car and passenger and you cruising.
Yeah, I just get so tired. I just like my head over and went the fuck to sleep.
Good little nap before you got to drive. Good little nap.
Looking at the
Yeah.
didn't even like wasn't on their
Sleep. Yeah, they gave sleep. It was heavy. He was getting angry.
just
That's how you know you had a good time. That's how you know.
I seen that people were on delivered for like 4 something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, when? I was like, why did I never get on my phone? But then I realized that I never had it.
Mm-mm.
Like I seriously just never had it with me.
Mm-mm.
But texting you at the police now, her she texted me and she was like, I'm so sorry. If you see this before you've left there, call if you need anything. She's like, there was a bunch of shit going on down here, which is why we left. She's like, I'll explain everything tomorrow. And then she was asleep by the time I got home.
Okay.
But I remember laying here on TikTok after you had said that you'd call when you got home. I was like, okay, maybe I actually can just wait it out.
I'm sorry I took that long.
Oh no, don't apologize. Like, you're fine, I promise. Just like I really was TikTok and I don't really fall asleep at all. I don't know. But just carrying over. My phone was on charge.
It was out.
I swapped through a couple TikToks and I don't remember.
That saying that you swipe was gone. Gone. Yeah, I didn't get home until like 5:30. I tried to call you twice, and I was like, "Yeah, she asleep. She asleep." I went to sleep right after that, though.
Do what?
I went to sleep right after that. Let me tell you, the crazy story. First of all, to fight two people, well, punch two people in one night. One had a bloody nose, the other one was doing some weird stuff. You know,
I was thinking about it, so you know how that when I was still at the car wash, I said something and I was like, I'm just ready to go. What I said exactly.
was it you was ready?
Like I said, beat somebody or fuck somebody or fuck someone up. I don't know what I said. I think I said that to you.
Yes, yes.
I was like, I'm ready to do that, and then
Then
that
they,
shit happened. I wasn't meaning it. Like,
you were speaking it, you already knew it was coming. It was like, oh yeah, somebody gonna do something or say something.
it's just, it really is just the crowd that you hang around because
Facts.
I would have had a perfect night if the people, all the people that was at the bar and a couple people that showed up after we got back to the fire, it was just them people I would have been fine. But when everyone else started showing up, it was like,
Overwhelming, too much.
it wasn't even just too much. It was like people that they had just heard stuff. Like they don't know anything. They wasn't really close with the people. They just heard about a bonfire and showed up. It was people that heard stuff about me and the situation that went on. So I'm assuming those girls, and they know his sister. Like they just were there to start something.
You and me be having a.
Go
You and me.
I'll be at
What?
5:30.
Girl, go to sleep. Alright. Well, you and me have totally different. Like people gotta wanna argue with you and fight with you. No, I get in conversations and situations where a person, I think his name was Ryder, I believe so. Okay. He was drunk. We had this place called Povers. He was drunk. The first question he asked me, "You straight?" Yeah. Do you know Devin? No. No. And the person I was with knew who that was. So I was like, "Do you know Devin?" They said, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, cool. What's going on?" He walked over and said, "He trying to fuck me." I said, "Oh, okay. So how'd you feel about that?" He was, I'm not gay." I said, "Oh." So like, but it didn't explain. He said, "But me and him cool, so I have no problem with it. But you got a problem with it though." And then he said the way he said it, his tone was like he came up all aggressive and just grabbed me. I said, "Okay, I understand, but like y'all cool though." So it was like you knew it was just a joke. He was, "No." But I have no problem with him being like that. I kind of like it. And in my head, I'm drinking. I'm chugging my drink, so I'm trying to keep up with him. I'm trying to understand. So I'm like, so are you like, do you like him? Do you not like him? Y'all cool? No, that's my dog. Like I'll fight for him. Um, any many other things. And I was like, so like, would you fuck him? Would you let him fuck you? No, man.
Would you take it?
He said, "No, man, I'm not like that. I don't do that." I said, "Oh." And I had a chance like, look, man, I think my brother might be like that. I have no problem with it. I know it's a jokes to me, but like you on the other hand don't like it. Um, for a good listen, I walked in Povers for a good like 5 minutes, got my drink, stood around, people was looking at me, people was I had older women looking at me, I had younger ones looking at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Here he come for a good 30 to 45 minutes, him the whole time. I'm like, bro, bro. Can I get like 2 drinks in before you conversate with me? Okay.
I'm listening, but I'm gonna mute myself because this bag's gonna be loud.
No, you good. You good. Okay. So then me and my homie say, let's go to a different bar. We go to Bobby McGee's, which is another bar. And first of all, the bartender knew us because we was there the other day. So I was like, yeah, you know what I want? And a shot. This place has karaoke, and they was singing like T Pain. Somebody was singing what's her name, Miranda, or, I don't know, but some other people were singing. Then all of a sudden, I look to my right. A girl was in here damn near with no underwear on and titties out.
The bar, this really, really shortest Mexican I've ever seen. Shortest Mexican I've ever seen. Like, way shorter than me. He didn't even look old enough to be there. He had a baby face. He was real short. He bought me a whole bucket.
Oh,
I didn't know that's who it came from. It just came to our table. Well, actually, I was sitting at the bar at the time, and the bartender slid it down to me,
yeah.
and she just smiled, and I was like really confused. And I was looking around, and all I see is him wave. And he's like, I was
Oh.
like, it's like, okay, but continue back to your story. I just
No. Speaking of Mexican, so then me and my homie decides to leave by McGee's because Pierre's is a new place now. It was run by different people. Had a Mexican event going on. So I'm in there, the music lit loud. I start grooving. My homie tells me, "Oh, this ain't my vibe." Right when I walk in, every single Latino, Mexican, Spanish woman, mind you, I'm towering over everybody. Every single one of them. The dudes was walking past, and they were just me. I'm like, bro, I'm in here lit just like y'all. Have a good time. Okay. So we leave that to go back to Povers. While we get back in there, uh, another dude who is bisexual came up to us and was like, bro, I'm trying to bag this girl. Okay. Okay. So like we seen you been dancing with her and everything. You see y'all been, grooving together. He was like, go kiss her. She swerved him first. Listen, when we started, we was oh, we looked away, and then we looked back, and he was talking to her ear. So I was like, oh yeah, he must be talking that stuff to her. And then next, he get a kiss and all that. He started jumping and giggling, jumping around, all teasing.
but also like,
But here's the part though. When me and him was conversing outside, he said, "Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you." He was drunk, by the way, drunk. I am a 2-time Overwatch champion. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? I did not know you see what I'm saying. I'm like, oh, I don't know why I didn't know that. But then he kept going like, yeah, man, I think it's embarrassing. But I was like, nah, big dog, that's cool. It's an achievement. You got stuff like that. It's not embarrassing. Here come like 5 other women. You a what? I said, hold on now. Leave my dog alone. He a 2-time champion now. Are you 2 times? No, back up. His girl that he kissed was like, I'm not lying, she was laughing at him the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. And then as I was taking my homie home, he get a phone call from a shorty. He put her on speakerphone. Why is she like plastered? I'm talking about plastered. Next thing you know, he tell, hey, bro, can you take me to her house? Huh? But then can you also wait? Guess how much he paid me just to wait?
I paid you to what?
Wait.
Wait for what?
He paid me 500. So I said, yeah,
I
bro.
want to do that, but I'll wait.
I will wait.
If they were paying me that.
I waited. That's the day he paid me. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm mad that I waited. He was in there for a good 45 minutes. I said, hey, bro, I'm never doing this again. I don't care how much money you pay me ever, bro. I'm never doing this again. You catch an Uber home, you gotta live, call your mama, tell her to get up and take you home. Something. Never doing this again. So I get him home. And that's where, like, when I was sitting there, I was measuring, like, I'm still out. I wanted to go home. I wanted to be home so bad. But then I was over there, like, 500. I made 500 one night. I didn't even do nothing. All I did was drop them off, and then he was, yeah. Come to find out, Shorty, didn't use a condom.
Wait, she what?
Well, he didn't use a condom. And she said use a condom, but come to find out, he slipped it off.
Am I about to get pissed off?
Probably. Because when he told me that, I looked down and was like, so you just, doing your thing, and he took it off and then kept going. And then I asked him, I said, did you inside? He looked at me like this, said, "Oh." If I found out 2 months later that, hey, bro, I got a kid, I'm having a baby, dummy, stupid, 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 stupid.
Not even that. It's disrespectful as fuck.
Facts, because she drunk plaster and don't remember that, and she called you expecting, do your thing and wanted to see you and obviously had the protection. Yeah.
Fucking made him. For knowing that, I would have kicked him out.
I wanted to. But I also wanted to get home. Bad. I drove home in silence after he told me all that.
One less stop he would have had to make.
True. But yes, I made it home like at 5:30, and that drive home. Listen, I ran. Not gonna lie to you, I ran like five red lights. Didn't remember that. Luckily, there was no officers out there. All that. At one point, I was going like 80 over some train tracks.
When we got back, or after he woke me up because I was asleep, the whole town, like my part of town,
Yeah.
pitch black. Everything was out of power.
Oh.
Wake up this morning, nobody in my part of town has water. And we still don't have water.
What? What happened? What
I
happened?
don't know. Like, apparently there was a leak or something, and they tried fixing it, it didn't work, but we literally still don't have power. Like, the kids, because they have school now, all the kids, even Mela, where they were camping and stuff, they came home, expecting to be able to shower because
Nope.
they've been camping all weekend.
Nope.
And they came in, and Destiny's like, I cannot wait to shower. She's like, I feel effing nasty. And I said, well, it's like, you're going to have to find somewhere else to shower. I was like,
Right.
we ain't got water. And she looked at her and she was like, she was so mad. But they all went to Paige's house, but she lives in the middle of town, which
They got water.
they had water, they had everything. And they all went there to shower. But I don't know what the fuck was going on. Everything was pitch black. It was scary as shit. I was like, okay. The one time I'm actually maybe a little too messed up to be driving.
And it's like this.
It's pitch black.
Only your headlights and what you see in front of your car. It's just dark.
Like, no building lights, no street lights, no signs, gas station lights, nothing was on.
Every single stop sign that popped up was just a bright red, and it just, what is that? What is that? I did a couple lines too. Lines. only did a couple. Listen, I had to after experience the dude that wanted to talk to me 45 minutes. He was like, "I got some, please, bro." I wanted to be drunk, but then I had to do that to be talkative and be out there and drink. Yeah, because he made me upset with that. I was like, "Bro, I don't want to hear about this at all. I don't. I don't. If you gay, be gay. Come out the closet, bro. You like it. Be bi." And he said his wife was like, "We love him and all that. Have a threesome. Do something." And you might also be mad at me. I got some on me.
You got what?
I got I got my own,
From him.
my homie.
Your what?
My homie. The one I was with that did all that and paid me 500. Yeah.
Make sure you can get us some.
Oh hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no, hell no. Because I told him, I said, "Look, I'm not doing this. I need to know who your dealer is." He was like, "All right," but I called him. He called him. The dude talked to me. He was an old dude. I was like, "Oh yeah, he been in the game for a while." Okay. The dude was like, "Yeah, bro. All I do, none of my customers, none of my people like family." I was like, "Okay, cool." He getting to my grandpa age. I'm like, "Bro, you really doing this?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm making good money out of this." I said, "All right, bet."
There's been times that random people have walked up to me and like conversated or just wanted to talk to new people. Because sometimes I do look friendly, but like most of the time, everyone says I do not look friendly, and it's not me purposely doing it. It's just my face. Like I'm pissed off.
I look friendly, so I expect people to come up to you, or to me, and just talk to me. No matter, it could be. I had a 41-year-old guy conversate with me again. He was like, "Bro, it's lit in here. How old are you?" I said, "How old are you?" He said, "Bro, I'm 41." I said, "Man, you still young, big dog." I asked him, "How old you think I am?" 30. Not yet. 27. "Oh yeah, you still young. You look good too." All right, all right,
So
all right, all right. Let me go get another drink, big dog. You want one too? You need another drink. Let me not get you one.
when we first got to the bar, one of the people that was with us looked at me and he said, "Are you really just that bored out of your mind?" And I'm like,
Huh?
I literally was like zoned out or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just heard him talking to me. And I looked at him and I was like, "What?" Because I couldn't really hear him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Are you not having a good time?" And I was like, I looked at him and I just started laughing. I said, "Just give it a second." Because, like, then I was on and said, he's like, "You look pissed off, bored, mad, or something." I was like, "Oh, that's just me."
Thank
I
you.
was like, "That is just my face."
Thank you.
I was like, "Don't let it fool you."
Because I'm really lit. I'm having a good time, even if it's by myself. And I
I'm
have.
the healthiest person in the room and I'm a aggressive bitch face.
I get told I'm like a celebrity. They be like, "Are you from here?" "Oh, I am. I'm from here." Are you famous?" "I can be. If you want me to. Want a picture?" So yeah, get tiptoes. See? See? that are having fun and can have fun and bring you in and not be weird about it.
Yeah. Some people just piss me off.
Some people do it too much. Cause listen, the homie I was with had two girls walk over and was like, "I think we know you." One of them was 45 and the other one was 30. It's like, yeah, we were. My girl. It's like, huh? I mean, you know my boyfriend. Who? I looked at her, I was like, do you know them? No, I know none of them.
Some people do that just to conversate.
They do.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's people that's walked up to me on the mountain and been like, "It's like I know you from somewhere." And for a fact that I've never seen this person ever in my life.
Listen, he knew they was first,
Unless you've been seeing me and I just ain't seen you. Like,
and they probably have been seeing you
you've heard about me and I don't know you.
at all. I don't know nothing about you. But
Which, that's rare in a small town, but like, it does happen. Especially on
every single bar here, everybody knows it about. Like I go to Mitchell because it's just even though they're racist, the owners is.
Come from the bottom, we ain't had shit. We were just broke, yeah, broke as a bitch. They look how we move.
There are not. So they don't mess. They mess with the black. It's the black people. Tell you the truth. And I go there. I be in there lit. The DJ be in there lit with the DJ. I tell the security guards, I'm like, can y'all hire me, bro? I work for y'all. They talk. We would. It was one point we was joining with the security guard. He was cooking everybody but me. He was like, I can't cook you, bro. You look good. Oh, pause, bro. I know you're security, but relax, bro. I'm like, no, I'm just being. You look good, so I appreciate you. Everybody else is getting cooked.
Which they're
Yeah. Yes.
this really heavy set lady and it was her.
Okay.
Weekend before this weekend, the Mexican that was sitting with her, she had twerked on, and then he had been coming back to look for her. So when she went and he was there, he wouldn't leave her alone. And she got up and came over to me and Grace, and she was like, "I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, will you watch my drinks?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "But I also need one of you to go to the bathroom with me." So Grace ended up going with her, and I watched her drinks because she was sitting at a table with these people she didn't know. So like, she just got too lit last weekend.
Yeah.
The song was playing, like she was just twerking on people. She was
Yeah.
like, "I don't even remember." And he just came up and said that he had been looking for me, and I twerked on him. And she was like, "I think I made a big mistake." And she was so honest with it. So I watched her drinks and I was like, I don't know if it was real. I was thinking, but I was like, literally did not look away from her drinks.
Oh, you
And
are.
she was gone. I was literally dead set on the drink. And someone walked in front of me and then stopped, walked backwards to get back in front of me, and then they're like, "Are you good?" And I looked up and I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine."
I'm fine.
And they started to walk off and they turned around and no, like, for real, are you good? And I was like, I looked up and I was like, "Why are you asking? Like, do I look
Right.
okay?"
Right.
And they're like, "No, you just look like you wasn't having a good time." I was like, "No, I'm just in the middle of doing something." And they're okay. They were, they said okay. Watching the dance again, and took a drink of it. He took a drink of it and set it back down. I was like, okay, like that's just weird to me. Like you have your own drink while you drink someone else's. I didn't see him do nothing to it, but he did take a drink out of it. And he was sitting at a table with other people and did not talk to a single one of them while she was gone. So So when she got back, I was thinking, Robert James, like, he didn't try to do nothing, did he? And I was like, no. I was like, he did take a drink and everything. And she's like, that's fucking. I was like, yeah.
Facts.
So she goes away, gets it everyone. And while she's gone, or she was over there talking to us, and he was trying to get her to like follow her and everything. And he's getting pissed off, but she's like a really nice person. She doesn't like saying stuff to people. She's
Okay. She's more. She don't want to be in conversation. She's like, yeah, y'all got it. I'm walking away.
yeah.
Okay.
And she's standing with us, and he kept hollering at me, and she's getting mad. But she didn't want to say anything to him because she didn't know what to say or anything.
Right.
This girl was really making her uncomfortable. He was in general. Yeah. She was standing in the middle of us, which was blocking my view of him. But I could hear him hollering because he was literally maybe 6 feet away.
It wasn't that far.
Where the view was I could barely hear him. And I like leaned around her and I said, "She's fucking talking."
Thank you.
Because he was like trying to talk over everybody and the music. Like, first off, if she
I ain't looking at
walks
you.
up to you, she's gonna come back. Like,
Thank
what
you.
is so important?
Can she not conversate with people?
Like, she might have talked to me one time, but like,
He fell in love with it.
did she give you her number after? No. So
Right.
fuck off.
Did you even have a conversation after she got done twerking on you? Like, yeah, she turned around and was like, oh yeah, you cute or something? What's hard? Nothing.
I know, and she said that it wasn't even like she walked up and started talking. She was like, I was dancing and people were just getting behind me because like that's what that bar is known for. Is like
Yeah, people.
smoking, they twerk on each other. Like people, just the music is really crazy. Love the music.
Okay.
But he was just really starting to piss me off. He didn't even do nothing to me, but he was pissing me off.
Yeah, he was being extra. He was being weird. He was doing too much. Like, you should just be happy. You got some cake thrown on you.
She did twerk on me, Grace. And then she made me twerk on her.
Oh.
Well, she didn't make me, but she's like,
Yeah.
a song came on, and I looked at her and I started smiling. Because she started moving her hips, and I started moving And then she walked up to me and got behind me, and she pushed on my back.
Put it. Yeah.
I started going crazy.
Yeah.
I think they were waiting because there wasn't many people there that was dancing, but like the people that were like older.
Yeah.
Just not. They would dance to not the music we were dancing to.
Oh.
So when there was other women there, but in our group it was only me, Grace, Mallory, Chloe. It's like a boy's name. Mason? I
Okay.
think that's her name.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't know. It's like a boyish name. It's very pretty. But it was like that's literally just all the girls out of everybody else that was in. And so we started doing that. Everybody in the bar was like,
yeah. Come on now.
It was literally just me and Mallory doing it, and then Grace came up beside us, and she switched, and I was turning on her, and they switched, and I was turning on her, and then she started turning on Mallory, and Mallory started turning on us. It just kept going.
Y'all was having a good time.
This girl was like really, really drunk and not listening to nobody. He's just pissing everybody off.
Okay.
And we were all leaving, so he grabbed his stuff and he's about to walk out, but he had his beer that he had got in his hand. And I don't know if it was the owner or just like the bartender screamed, and he was like, "Sir." And he kept saying it, and this guy just wasn't listening. And I stopped him and I was like, he's talking to you.
Right.
And he turned around and they were like, "You can't take your beer out." Which valid.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
can't figure out.
Mm-mm.
But he looked at the bartender and then he looked at me and I grabbed his beer and I went and set it on the counter. And then he just stood there and I was like, "Are you fucking okay?"
Right. You messed
Nah,
up.
it's
Drink some
okay.
water. Drink some water.
And then he just followed everyone else out. But I was like, damn. I was like, they ain't gonna fucking let you back in here or let you leave.
They gonna
Like,
they
I
purposely
remember.
gonna call Uber for him or Lyft.
I promise you, there's probably a couple of us that have drunk more than you. And
Did he like a lightweight?
Way. Yeah. Not even that. He looked very, very young. But
Like he first 21 or whatever.
yeah, well, I don't know, but I don't even know who he was. I don't know if he was even in our group or not. I'd seen him twice, but both times it was him just walking by.
Okay.
So I don't really know who he was with. I don't know. I just know he was next to me when they started yelling, and I seen him not listening because I knew they wasn't yelling at me. Like they said, "Sir." I didn't have anything in my hands.
he just huh? Scott what? Shoot. Look at you. I'm glad you had fun.
Like, what?
I'm glad you had fun.
And I was like, damn, girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah. She looked at me at one point after all that, and she's like, before she said anything, she's like, not in any weird way. So don't take this in any weird way.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, but you have a fabulous ass.
Yes, you do.
I was like, thank you. She's like, and you know how to move it too.
See?
She said such words.
See?
She was like, I don't have that much ass, but I can make it move.
Come on now. As long as you know how to make it move.
I was like, you ain't gotta have ass. I like to work.
That's a fact.
Like, if you move it the right way, something's gonna move.
To be honest with you, I mean, I say I can catch anything.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anything thrown at me, catching that level.
You be doing it often?
Nah. If a female start all of a sudden, I'm over there feeling it. I'm over there getting down. Or she walk in front of me. I'm gonna catch that. Put that leg. Oh yeah. We gonna get low. Gonna start. I'm gonna be putting it. Look. Hold up now. Wait a minute, guys.
Like, everyone was surrounded us. We were all literally just taking turns.
Yeah.
And Grace, her boyfriend was there. Mallory, she don't have a boyfriend. She's just there.
Yeah.
This guy walked up behind Grace. And Mallory was standing there.
Okay.
But I guess she had moved, and this guy got behind Grace and
Started.
didn't have her hands, or didn't have his hands on her, but like had his hands closed. And Grace was just twerking on him, and I was just looking around, like waiting for some shit to go down. The boyfriend was perfect fine with it. He was over there just having a blast.
The hell?
Like, yeah. At one point, he was like, "That's not." Well, he said, "That's my." He said, "That's my girl, bitch." I don't know what he said. He said something like that. But we all started dying laughing. Because we were all waiting for him to fucking
Step in. Right. No, he was lit.
He was just really drunk.
He was having a good time too.
Mexicans, they had to have been having a ball. When you first came in, like the vibe of everything was kind of weird. Like it was just a bunch of random people, Mexicans, older people, younger people. Like everybody was just kind of in a group or at their table. Like nobody was like if that makes sense.
Okay.
But when we got there, dude,
Yeah.
everybody was.
Mood changed, the
everybody
vibe
was-
changed, everything changed.
Yeah, and we were twerking, and that song came on that I told you.
Wobble, 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 baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
And so we were all up there.
Hey,
And there's
big
like-
girl, wants to back it up.
Now that you said that.
Oh.
That part of the song. So it was Mallory was behind me. Grace was like with her boyfriend. Mallory walked away, and I went to stand up, and I felt it wasn't on my hips; it was like above my hips,
Yeah.
like in the middle of my back, and it like literally tickled me. Like I literally felt.
Oops, oh.
And he was just smiling, and I just looked at him, and he's like, "Oh, my bad, my bad." I guess the look I gave him, I don't know if it scared him or what. I was like, "No, you're good," and I kind of just walked away. And then I was trying to walk away, and Grace grabs one of my hand to like pull me back onto the dance floor or whatever.
Yeah.
So someone grabbed my other hand, and it's this guy. His name's Kason. And I was like looking at him, and he was also trying to take me the other way. So I was walking this way, and they were both trying to pull me this way.
Yeah.
And I walk back, and Grace grabs my hand. She spins me around, and I started talking on her. And she starts screaming, and everybody started looking, and then I got nervous. I was like,
Oh.
I don't do good. Like when I'm not paying attention to everybody, I can do anything. But once you start screaming, trying to get people's attention, I'm gonna quit. Like no. But he was up there. Kason was up there, and he had his hands up. He was like. They started doing the worm.
Oh.
Stupid ass shit.
Oh.
But he was up there and he had his hands on. He was like,
Hey.
pointing to me and Grace. And then he said something, which is when I kind of stopped. I didn't.
Yeah, like
I kind of stopped. He's like, let me get behind that. Let me get behind that. I was like, he started to. Grace started to move, and I was like, bitch. No, I don't be here twerking on random people I don't know. Which I knew him. I've talked to him before, but like, I'm not just gonna start twerking on people. Like, plus I don't care because first of all, I know Grace, I know of Mallory, I've just never been around her.
yeah. But still. Plus, it's the difference between like a guy and a girl, because you know, girls y'all gonna be lit, screaming, laughing. You know,
The guy was just like,
he gonna take it. Oh yeah.
Just look at me, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Instantly. All right, bro.
Me and my leggings and my there.
I knew you was lit on that dance floor. I know you was lit. Oh.
Like,
Here's the thing, though. I rather would see that on the dance floor than a skirt. How I can see your coochie already, or your boobs halfway hanging out. Like I'd rather see that, or you could dress up if you want, but all I see is like I said, I look to my right, girl, damn near had a coochie and the boobs out. I'm like, well, you ain't hiding nothing. I like when you be like, hold on now, girl with the hoodie, she lit, and then hold on, you catching it? What you mean?
yeah, because like I said, I have the hoodie to cover my ass, and then when I started twerking on
It goes up.
his
Yeah.
body, I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't dressed.
You comfortable. You was feeling good. See? It was not. They should have kept going.
No, but after he said that, I was like, mm. So I quit. And I went and got me another drink.
What it was me?
I mean, obviously, you'd be different, but like, I was like, if he is saying that, I was like, what is everyone else saying? Like,
Oh, they probably every single one of them thought the same thing.
I kind of realized I was like, okay, maybe I am doing too much. So I stopped.
Dave was,
Like,
to be
I
honest.
don't want people thinking that they can just walk up behind me, be touching on me because I'm not okay with that.
A lot of dudes will do that.
I don't know.
One of them just got me
Watched
better.
a lot of them try.
That's all I see when I go out. I be like, damn.
There was one that literally just straight up got behind me and had their hand like on my back, and stood up, turned around. Then Grace grabbed my hoodie and pulled me back onto her. And I started twerking on her.
See?
So, but that made him feel real good.
You just make everybody mad.
They'll let anyone behind them, whatever. But that's just not me. Like, I'll have a good time. Watch all you want. Shit. But don't come up behind me.
Oh, you already know.
Put yourself against me. No.
Well, what if they walk past? What if a dude walk past and grab it?
See who it was, and then ask them what they did it for.
And what they say because you got a fat ass?
I would say thank you and tell them not to do it again.
Well, that don't happen here. That don't.
What do you mean?
Any dude can walk up to any girl and grab their ass and they'll like it.
They all like it?
Yes. You not
Okay.
listen. I have to wash my hands. I literally be like, excuse my bad, my bad, my bad. But then I like gotta squeeze through people because I'm walking. I turn to the side and one girl will literally put her ass on my meat. So I'm like, all right, bro. What am I supposed to do? So I'm squeezing through. She like, yeah, put your hand down. She will grab my arm and pull it to her waist. I'm like, I'm not doing this. But they want that. Here.
Yeah. Self-respect.
I think I always be like, excuse me, can I get through? And they look at me and be like, oh, you tall. Yeah, you can get through. Thank you. Thank you. You having a good time? You having a good time? Y'all need to drink some more. Go drink. Go drink. Go drink. Go drink.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here. That does not happen. Some of them do, especially with their girlfriends. But then if the girlfriends get drunk and any of them find you attractive, they all gone. I think every time I go out by myself, I know my limit. Just because I know that everybody's out there will either see how tall I am, and I come in there and then instantly, I'm like, oh no. Let me get a drink. Let me see what the vibe is like, the music. I be on the dance floor. It be hot. I don't care. I'm up there having a good time.
That's the best thing. I was just waiting for my boyfriend to realize, but he's having a good time. He didn't care. He was just proud. Just proud.
That's like because that's his girl. That's his woman. Like yeah, that's I'm going home with.
Nobody like full one had a hold of her. Like
No.
nothing weird. It was just people would walk up, put their hands up, and
Yeah, get behind her, get the the feeling, yeah, and then the song ends. She be like, all right, I'm done. Move on to the next. Damn, somebody else go back to y'all. Not not when I'm out by myself. Now when I'm out with like my brothers or like I took like my brother's wife out with the sisters, then yeah, lit, no problems. The girls see them, they be like, oh, they see us. They your bodyguards? No, okay, the family. Oh, y'all gonna have a good time. We lit. Dance with them all the time. Lit. We lit all the time. But by myself, by myself, by myself.
I'm gonna go back and look some pee.
Hey, I miss you already. Don't
I'll
fall
be
in.
right back.
Okay. Bye, mama. Oh, I ordered my the king size bed with the frame.
Are you excited?
Heck yeah, it's coming on Thursday. So that means start the weekend off next week with a fresh new bed. You know how much space I'm finna have? I can roll over and be like, damn, I still can get going.
Really would if I knew that.
Yeah,
But I also have like 5 pillows in my bed blocking me. So
it's not like
there's also one spot in my bed that is so used to me laying like in one spot, it's like dented. So when I get in here, I literally sink to the middle. Because I sleep in the middle.
uh-huh. Why you think I sleep in the middle of my bed? I literally will sleep. If I sleep on any edge, I cannot really sleep. I'm uncomfortable. But when I either sleep somewhere in this power is divot, I'm out.
Like little.
Mm-hmm.
Normally to keep her spot warm. She's on bars since I was like before I was even born.
Yeah.
And which obviously she doesn't anymore, but she told me to keep her spot warm. Her spot of the bed was always the best because it was dingy. I would sleep so good and then I'd get woke up. Just it was over.
See, I had the same, but I always got told I could never sleep with my dad's side because he only slept with a certain way. So every time I slept with my mom, my dad would just be like, he would see me, he'd just be like, all right, bet, and get in this spot, and I'd wake up. My mom would put me in the middle between them, and I'd be out. Out.
Or if I was already asleep and she woke up like in the morning time. For her at the bar start.
He didn't have to.
Would go in on weekends and nights. And so when she'd wake up to work in the morning, I would wake up just by her moving, and I'd get in her spot, and it was so warm. It was so warm. It
The
was
best sleep.
his sleep of all.
Yes, the best sleep. And then you smell it. Out. What?
I looked at a truck today.
So what you think? You gonna pull the trigger? If you do, who are you telling off rip that you got a new truck, that you got a new vehicle?
Well, I don't want to tell nobody. I kind of just want to be like,
I'm
well,
showing up.
I don't like be like, come over, like, once we hang out, she would just show up and she'd be like, who's truck? And I'm like, you don't even know, like, get ready for it.
You should go pick her up. You should go pick her up when you go get your truck. Like, I got something. Where you at? I'm over here. Come outside.
I'm like, you and Tucker would be waiting on me. Because Tucker would be pissed. he would be pissed. But Chloe and I just pull up on him.
Yeah.
And I roll the window down because the window was tinted. I just roll the window down.
What's up, y'all?
Things fucking. I'm like, Mom, would not believe me.
No. Oh, you be like, look, it's the keys right here. These is mine. These is mine.
Because I know that it's not fully like built for what I would want it. It's like the perfect start for me though. It has the wheels and tires that I would want,
Okay.
which I would eventually get different ones.
Yeah, but it's somewhere you can start now and then eventually put your money.
I get it. It would look really good. I love the color of it. It's like a bluish gray, but it's like a matte kind of. Like it's very pretty.
Hold on.
But I'm scared that there's something really. Oh, and it's low mileage too. Like
So
it doesn't have a lot of miles on it.
So
And the bed is scratched up. But
you can fix that.
yeah, I was gonna say I can literally fix that, no problem. And there's like a part on the door, like a piece, but you can just buy new ones and put on it. So I've literally already thought about it and everything. It is older though. And I've always wanted like a newer one, but this one, I don't know, it just caught my eye. And
Don't wait too long.
there's something wrong with it because it
Have you drove it yet?
really wasn't that much money. But also at the same time, it could just be where it's older.
And
But then again,
how many owners? Did you like go look at it and like ask like how many owners? And...
no, they were closed today, so I literally just pulled in and like got out and looked at it. Like I didn't look. I wasn't able to like open the doors and look inside or nothing. So I would still do that before making any decisions and drive it first.
So would you go tomorrow and look at it and like ask some questions like, and you know, just here to just say, hey, I'm looking, and drive it?
Yeah.
You gonna do it tomorrow?
Actually, not tomorrow.
You should.
I'm trying to get my babysitting.
You should definitely.
Which I don't know if they'll still be open by the time I get done. Okay. Home early. I can leave early. Because he always gets home before she does. So if he gets home early and get to leave early, then yeah, I will. Or while I'm babysitting, I'll call down there. Because before I ask to do anything, I'm just gonna ask to make sure that nobody else is in the process of trying to get it because I'm not gonna get my hopes up. And then
Facts.
someone else came and looked at it, and we think we got it pretty much sold.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But ain't nothing wrong with
I
though
love
asking.
my car. It's just I've always wanted a truck.
Yes, and you know that everybody knows what your car look like. At least this is your chance. You be like, I could just pull up anywhere I want, tinted windows, and they're gonna be like, "Who truck is that?" And then they see like, "Wait a minute." They're gonna start questioning like, "Did you get a man? who is that? Like somebody, like they're gonna be like, "Who truck is that?" It's mine.
You like it, bitch?
Thank you. You didn't know for a long time. That's how you know.
But I would get new headlights and new taillights.
Like smoked out, clear. Which ones? Tenant.
No, probably just clear LEDs.
Mm, okay. Is it chrome on there? On the truck you went to go see, like, is there any chrome anywhere or anything? Would you try to like paint match it or like accent color? Don't get listen. This is the things you could do if you're here tomorrow, if you're able to go, and they say, yeah, nobody's been looking, and they
I
might say,
know people's been looking. I just don't know if anyone's like actually went in and talked to them about it because I've passed by there and seen people looking.
I say go drive it and see how you feel about it.
Oh, and I'm pushing it to its power too.
Oh, yeah.
I swear I'm buying something that's a piece of shit.
No, especially you. That's how you test it though, because you can see if you push it, there's something wrong with the engine. Do you hear anything? How does it do when it's idling? Sitting high temperatures. Is it good? Yeah. Is it gonna blow up
But
on me?
also, it's like that's the only place that I went to and actually looked at a truck. So like I haven't went to other places to look.
Well,
I haven't traded my car anywhere.
yes. Well, this is your chance. You can just, if you do get out of babysitting early, you can be like, okay, I could start there first, and then if I'm like, it's alright. You can just make it a day where I'm looking at trucks until like I looked at two today, looked at three. There's plenty out there. Just having that conversation.
The sound of it will also. Yeah, I'm
You want a
looking at my
loud truck?
but
You want a loud truck, or do you want someone who's like, when you give them the gas, you can hear it rolling down the yeah.
I want the start to kind of be loud.
Okay, so you wanted to have a nice chop, like a idling, where it's like sitting at a light and you can hear it just or
Yeah.
purging or gonna yeah.
So if I get going down the road, I want people to know. I want people to be able to hear me coming.
All they see in the
But I
distance.
know that's probably what I'm going to do myself. I can't just expect to find a truck exactly how I want it.
No, but you can also do like if you do pull the trigger, you can okay. Depending on the sound, you can always do the exhaust if you wanted to do. Are you gonna do the what is it what do you call the truck bed pipes?
The what?
What do you call when your exhaust come out your truck bed? What is that, like smokestacks?
Come on, the truck bed.
You never had an exhaust come out
Like
your
flatbeds?
no
Like flatbed truck beds?
no. I'm talking about like the ones that stick up.
Like
Oh.
actually in your truck bed.
Yeah, you never had it like that. You never seen one like that.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're called.
I thought it was smokestacks because I know the ones out the hood is a smokestack. But you know what I mean, like with the semi trucks got it coming out the back and sticking up like that before
Yeah.
the truck.
I probably wouldn't do all that.
I don't think it look nice. Only on certain trucks to do. Like if you get like the heavy duty big ones, they look fat and big and bulky. Then yeah, because you can put like a 4 or 5 inch exhaust sticking out and look like it's a big ass truck.
Yeah.
I think you should. Well, go. I think you should go look and see your options, and then see how you feel. Because then you can be like, you can obviously find them online and see what else. Like look at the Carfax and how many owners. Ask them, is this somebody in the family? I see it's had a little mileage. Try to obviously check underneath, see if it was like things that you might have to get fixed.
Get in the truck.
Side steps.
What?
Side steps.
Yeah, I would more than likely end up taking those off because it looked like they were kind of rusted. And I didn't really like them anyway, so I wouldn't use them. the only reason I would leave it is for my mom to get in. But I just hop on in there.
I don't even use the ones on mine. I just hop in. I honestly just put my foot on the actual door. Like I put my foot on the floor and just get myself in.
Yeah.
I think you look fire in the truck. Like
Oh, I know.
especially tinted windows. Does it have a bench seat? Would you put a bench seat in there?
Well, actually, I don't know if it turns into a big cereal. It might.
So, okay, so if it do, what if you driving and all of a sudden I told you to lock in?
What do you mean?
What if I if I lean the seat back and said lock in for you,
Lean what seat back?
your driver's seat, and you know how most people get roadhead. What if I'm giving you?
But you can't lean my seat back. I'm driving.
So then, what if I climb in? What if I sit like in the floorboards or like suits? I don't know. But what if I'm doing it as you driving?
Because I'd be really, really focused on the road and how trying not to wreck.
No, but I think you really should. You look fire in the truck. Imagine you going down the road, like you can hear you. You see your smile. You see locked in with your glasses, your sunglasses. I can see you pulling up. I can see you pulling up.
It's a 4-door, and it has a pretty big like bed on it. And it also has a bed cover, which I'm taking that shit off. I hate
Yeah.
those. I hate the way they look.
I don't do bed covers. Either I'm gonna round line my bed cover so that way it can just, or my truck bed, so it can just do everything all weather and take care of it, obviously redo it every single time. Never will I do a bed line cover. I would even do the little things you put on the side of your truck bed and it can like add on. Nah. I'm gonna do that. I'm turning my whole truck into a trophy truck and having the full cage and all that if I was gonna do that. Bro, you ready to go to sleep? You want me to go first or you go first?
Where this?
So how did tell me how you got stuck?
Yesterday and forgot about it. Until this morning, I woke up and realized I went and used the bathroom, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, because I only put one in because I was bleeding just a little bit. Like I knew I was about to be off my period, but at the same time, it was enough to where I needed something. And the only pads that we have are like the thick ones, and I didn't want to be wearing a thick pad. Like we don't have panty lines.
Okay.
So I just put a tampon in. Well, I guess where I got so messed up, I didn't take it out last night, so I slept with it. First off, you're only supposed to wear it for 8 hours. I had that bitch in all day. Plus all night.
All night and woke up to it. Yep.
And I was in the bathroom, and I was like, trying to remember if I ever took it out. And I was like, oh no. Like, I don't think I did. So I go to Phil. And I was like, okay, maybe I don't have one in. And then I felt something. I was like, because it was really far back. Like I couldn't feel a string, nothing.
That mug went. It went exploring.
It literally was. It had to be right next to my cervix.
That
and
mug,
I know that my cervix is far back and it's low because of when I got my IUD.
Mm-hmm.
She had to use two things because of how low and back, like far back my cervix was.
Mm-hmm.
I literally was like, oh no, because you can get poisoned from that. Like,
Yes.
you can really just die from it.
Good thing
From it
you,
being in there like that.
good thing you kind of remember when you woke up and was like, did I take it out? Did I?
But yeah, like, what if I just.
What if you
never
did it just
realized-
like? What if you just like, you know what? Didn't think about going in there and just getting it all out. You was like, that's not out. And then next thing you know, it was like, I never took it out.
Which that's never happened to me. I've slept in tampons before, and they've never done that. So I don't know if it was just how much I had moved. Like,
Obviously,
I
you
don't
was
know what.
you from what you was having fun. You was having a good time. You gotta think about it. You was having a good time, and you was drinking, shaking ass, fighting, throwing a punch.
What was like just the end, like when you put tampon in, it had completely like turned around. Like the part that goes in you first is supposed to be against your cervix. No, it's flipped around. The string of it was next to my cervix, so I didn't have nothing to pull it out. I literally just had to keep digging in there.
You had to like damn near firmly grasp the tampon to get like almost like do like a hook or something just to get it around it so you can start pulling it closer.
Like I had to do this like in there. And I couldn't even grab a hold of it because of how far back it was, and I didn't have like nails on or nothing, so I couldn't like actually get it.
Yeah.
I walk out of the bathroom. Mind you, it's only me and Mom here. I walked in there and I was like, Mom, I was like, my tampon's stuck. And she's like, you're just gonna have to pull really hard. I was like, no.
No.
I was like, there's no string. I was like, Mom, it's stuck. And she looked at me and she's like, Jason. She's like, this is not how I want to spend my day. And she's like, I don't want to spend my day
Mhm.
at the ER having them take your tampon out.
So you had to.
She's like, you're gonna have to dig in there and get it out.
So
She's
you.
like, how do you just forget it in there? And I was like, I didn't want to be like, I got too fucked up and I forgot.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't want to tell your
I'm
mama
sorry
that.
about that.
You didn't want to tell your mama that. You ain't-